Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Inspire with Molly Bloom. Daunt depends on others. Imagine this: you're climbing a mountain, and halfway up you decide to let someone else carry your weight. At first it feels easier, lighter, faster, and less stressed. But then they stumble, and suddenly your progress halts. This is the reality of depending too much on others. Today I want to talk about why we should strive to reduce dependence on others and embrace self-reliance. It's natural to lean on others for support. Sometimes it's because we lack confidence. Sometimes it's because we fear failure. Other times it's just easier to let someone else take charge. But the truth is, when we rely too much on others, we weaken our ability to stand on our own. The cost of dependence. Overdependence can lead to disappointment. People are human, they can let us down, intentionally or unintentionally. What happens when the person you rely on is no longer there? Your goals, your dreams, your happiness all become vulnerable. Depending on others also robs us of control over our lives. Decisions about our future success or well-being are no longer in our hands. We risk losing our potential simply because we didn't trust ourselves enough to take the reins. The power of self-reliance. But here's the good news: when you start depending on yourself, you unlock your true potential. Think about some of the most successful people in history: Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, or Elon Musk. They didn't sit back and wait for others to create opportunities for them. They believed in themselves, took risks, and took charge. When you rely on yourself, you grow stronger. Each challenge you overcome builds resilience. You gain freedom. You're no longer tied to others' decisions or actions. You boost your confidence. There's nothing more empowering than proving to yourself that you're capable. How to start relying on yourself. Now, becoming self-reliant doesn't mean rejecting help or isolating yourself. It means building a strong foundation within yourself so that even if no one shows up, you can still thrive. Start small, set goals you can accomplish on your own. Learn continuously, equip yourself with the skills and knowledge you need to succeed. Trust your instincts. Your gut feeling often knows more than you think. Embrace failure. Mistakes are stepping stones to success. Start small, set goals you can accomplish on your own. When we think about becoming self-reliant, it can feel overwhelming. The key is to start small, just like building a house. You begin with a strong foundation before constructing the walls and roof. Setting small, achievable goals is the foundation for self-reliance. Build confidence. Small successes create a sense of accomplishment, boosting your belief in your own abilities. Avoid overwhelm. Big, ambitious goals are exciting but can feel intimidating. Starting small makes the process manageable. Create momentum. Completing smaller tasks gives you the energy and motivation to take on bigger challenges. Examples of small, self-reliant goals. Personal development. Read one chapter of a book every day instead of depending on others to summarize ideas for you. Learn a new skill, like cooking a basic meal or fixing something around the house, to become more independent in your daily life. Professional growth. Draft your own resume instead of relying on someone else to do it for you. Take on a small project at work that you can handle independently to showcase your abilities. For financial independence. Start saving a small percentage of your income, even if it's just a little, to build your own financial security. Learn to budget your expenses rather than relying on someone else to manage your finances. Health and fitness. Commit to a 10-minute walk every day rather than depending on a friend to go with you to the gym. Prepare your own meals instead of always ordering takeout. How to approach small goals. Break tasks down. For example, instead of saying, "I want to write a book," start with writing 1 page a day. Celebrate successes. Reward yourself when you achieve a small goal. It reinforces the habit of self-reliance. Learn from challenges. If you struggle to complete a goal, reflect on what went wrong and adjust your approach. By starting small, you create a habit of depending on yourself. Over time, these small wins add up, and you'll find yourself naturally taking on bigger challenges with confidence. The journey to self-reliance doesn't happen overnight, but every step counts. Begin with what you can control and watch how it transforms your mindset and your life. Trust your instincts. Your gut feeling often knows more than you think. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt something was right or wrong without being able to explain why? That's your instincts at work. Trusting your instincts is a powerful way to develop self-reliance because it taps into your inner wisdom built from your experiences, emotions, and subconscious observations. It's backed by experience. Your instincts are not random guesses. They are shaped by the knowledge and experiences you've gathered over time. Even if you can't articulate it, your brain is processing patterns and signals to guide you. It saves time. Overanalyzing decisions can lead to confusion and delay. Often your first instinct is the right one. It builds confidence. The more you act on your gut feeling and see positive outcomes, the more you trust yourself. Your instincts are like an internal compass. They're based on pattern recognition. Your brain notices subtle details, even if you aren't consciously aware of them. Emotional cues. Your gut feeling often reflects a mix of past experiences and how a situation aligns with your values. Subconscious processing. Your mind processes information faster than you realize, offering you a shortcut answer through intuition. In relationships, if someone's words and actions don't align, your gut might sense that something is off, even if you can't pinpoint why. At work, when making decisions, your instincts might guide you to take a certain approach, especially if it feels familiar to successful outcomes in the past. In daily life, you might feel compelled to take a different route home or avoid a certain situation, only to later realize it was the right choice. Pay attention to your gut. Notice how your body reacts in different situations. A sense of calm often means you're on the right path, while unease might signal caution. Reflect on past decisions. Look at times when you followed or ignored your instincts. What were the outcomes? Balance instinct with logic. While instincts are powerful, combine them with critical thinking when making major decisions. Practice listening to yourself before asking for advice. Take a moment to consider what you think or feel about the situation. The risks of ignoring your instincts. Ignoring your instincts often leads to regret. You might later realize you knew something was wrong but dismissed it in favor of someone else's opinion. By trusting your gut, you take ownership of your decisions, whether they lead to success or become lessons for growth. When you depend too much on others, you give away your power. But when you rely on yourself, you take control of your life, your decisions, and your destiny. Relying on yourself doesn't mean rejecting help or going it alone. It means building a strong foundation so that no matter what happens, you can stand tall and thrive. The power to change your life lies within you. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, self-reliance is the only road to true freedom, and being one's own person is its ultimate reward. Thank you, and remember, trust yourself because you are your greatest strength.